Oh boy, that was incredible. I mean, wow, you three were great.
Hey, what about us?
Oh, sorry, PS Vita and 3DS. You five. Five. People in high school will never believe this.
Hey, what's going on?
Huh?
Yo, you son of a bitch.
No, it's not what it looks like.
No. You're with multiple consoles. How could you?
What? I love all of them. Is that a problem?
You pick one console. That's it. It stops right there. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. It's one console and one console only.
What do you mean I gotta pick? No. I'm gonna have my 5 ways. You're gonna like it.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I'm out of here. I'm leaving you.
Unfiltered Matty has been chained up for far too long, and in this video, he is breaking free. I want this conversation to be about me as little as humanly possible, because I know I'm not the only one dealing with this bullshit. But I need to start off with some building blocks for my channel that led us to this conversation here today. So it's no secret that over time I've integrated more Xbox content into my channel on top of everything I offer, from news, discussions, to reviews and thought pieces, so on and so forth. Xbox is the latest addition, but it goes all the way back to 2011. We started with Skyrim, rare weapon and armor guides, and we started to expand over time to general Bethesda content, and then adding more RPGs into our repertoire and expanding our review offering and then expanding the podcast offering, and then here we are with the latest edition of Xbox. But one thing that's been at the core of all of these conversations has been one single thing: excitement. It's been, hey, I'm interested in this. I want to at least talk about it because I like what I'm seeing. And even when PlayStation was in that conversation with the Vita, many Vita videos on my channel, PS4 exclusives, times I put my foot in my mouth, like the time I was wrong about Ghost of Tsushima, the time I was wrong about Horizon Zero Dawn. They have made fantastic games because at the core of this channel has always been one thing, and that's honest excitement. It doesn't mean you can't be critical, but that you like something and you can talk about it comfortably. That brings us to the more focused topic of this video, which is that console wars are fucking bullshit. And the idea that they're still around, there's still people taking these Xbox jabs and PlayStation fanboy punches and Nintendo shield. Like, dude, it's so fucking tired. It makes me sick, and I need to talk about it here today because it's time to move on. So like I said, Xbox content's being added to the channel, even though I've already done a lot of Xbox content in the past. Like, hey, when Game Pass was a thing, I said this is going to change the industry, and now here we are today talking about Outriders, talking about MLB The Show, Day 1 editions. Pretty crazy stuff to actually think about, but also I was correct on that, and I've always been passionate about that service. So much like at the core of the excitement of my channel, this is something I'm excited about. But what's happening now is when myself and other creators are coming out and saying, hey, PlayStation did this, Nintendo did this, Xbox did this, and here's why it's rad. People are saying, I hope you keep that same energy. When you make this Xbox video, when PlayStation does something, I expect you to be on the front lines. Fuck off with that mindset. It's so fucking unbelievably toxic. It makes me sick to my stomach. The idea that you want a creator, someone who should be transparent, someone who should cover the news and the opinions of things honestly, and trying to get them to warp their opinion on a subject, on a topic, on a product to make you feel better about your brand loyalty is fucking mind-boggling to me. The idea that you are so obsessed with one brand that you gotta sit there and say, hey, Matty, you like Xbox so much that I hope that you keep that energy when we see Horizon Forbidden West. What if I don't fucking like it? Hey, what if Xbox comes out with an exclusive, like let's say Halo Infinite? I'm excited for that. Let's say it sucks. Because I've been excited about Xbox, do I suddenly have to keep that energy up when I don't like something? What is this mindset? It makes zero sense, but it happens all the time. The idea of fake excitement sliding into our industry becomes a problem. We talk about the desire to elevate the conversation. Hey, we want to be taken serious as a medium. We want people to appreciate us as an art form, not just a business. When can that actually happen? When the fans of some of these consoles are too busy flinging their own shit at one another and they can't actually process the conversation. Calling me an Xbox, calling someone else a PlayStation fanboy, so on and so forth, immediately takes this conversation and devalues it a ton. Because what happens is it shows you are, one, simplifying things because you cannot understand the conversation for yourself, and that's how your brain can process it, as saying, oh, that's why he's saying it. He's a fanboy. And two, you lack the ability to, at the bare minimum, scan through someone's video catalog and just look at a topical range of things that they've talked about. You may be missing the context of the video by not watching them. I understand time is finite, but still, not even being able to see, in my case, Matty's talked about the Vita a lot, in a lot of videos. Matty's talked about Nintendo in some videos. He's reviewed a lot of games and he's liked all different types from all different brands. Maybe he just likes gaming. That even can't exist on a topical basis, let alone getting the context of my thoughts. That's why we fail to take the next step, because people just want to keep things simple, and it's time to drop the mindset. Now I gotta wonder, what are people doing when they go out on the attack like this?
PlayStation sucks. Read all about it. Barely runs Fallout 3. Jim Ryan, more like Jim I'm signing because the platform sucks. Hi, I'm Phil Spencer, head of Xbox. Daddy Phil? I want to thank you for supporting the great Xbox ecosystem. With you waging the wars in the Twitter replies of tweets with just shy of 400 likes, you've elevated what Xbox is all about. To thank you for being a part of Team Xbox, I want to give you a 6-figure salary for all of the hard work you've put in defending our piece of plastic.
Oh, it's just how I dreamed. I knew you'd give me a job for fighting your wars. To me, this becomes all the more mind warping when we take a look at something like, I don't know, crossplay being a thing in existence. Once was a absolutely foreign concept, now very common in games. So hey, let's take that former PlayStation exclusive franchise, MLB The Show, which is now multi-platform. You'd think out of all games, this would be lacking any type of cross anything. And guess what? Cross-play, cross-progression. So you can play on your Xbox and take your content over to your PlayStation. Your friend who is a PS5 owner can play with you on your Xbox Series X in MLB The Show. And that's not obviously the only game on the list, but point being, when are people gonna realize, hey, these companies do not care?
Wait. This one is my favorite. Sony and Microsoft to explore strategic partnership. This is on Microsoft's very own website, where companies to collaborate on new cloud-based solutions for gaming experiences and AI solutions. Are you kidding me? They're working together. They are literally working together to push the industry forward.
They don't give a shit, man. They don't care if you're waging war. What they care about is that they're making some moolah, okay? That's just the bare reality of it all. And are they wrong for it? No, they're a business. But you going out there and defending every single action of PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, whoever you line up with, and saying how they are never wrong, and so on and so forth, they don't care. All this brand loyalty does nothing but make companies nice and cozy to make stupid decisions that hurt the product that you care so deeply about. So hey, let's take a look at Xbox and PlayStation, two companies that have made really stupid decisions and have gotten off on the wrong foot. Remember Xbox TV? Remember when they tried to raise the price a couple of months of Xbox Live Gold? These dumb moves stay in the memory of people, and they should be held accountable for them. And when Xbox was getting nice and cozy, hey, you like Game Pass? Hey, you like all these day one editions? Ooh, we got all these exclusives. We just bought Bethesda, but hey, pay up. Xbox Live Gold, double price, baby. Let's go. What? Hell no. You're a $1 trillion company. No. What about PlayStation's start to this generation? They started off with some fantastic games. We had Miles Morales. We had Demon's Souls remake. But since then, we've seen the closure of the PS Vita 3 and PSP store. We're seeing them apparently, and we'll talk about this in a separate video, shut down the likes of other PlayStation underrated titles like, hey, maybe something like a Days Gone 2, not happening. Bend Studio becoming a support studio. Remaking The Last of Us 1. I know it may be hard to imagine for some people, but these are the products of success, and letting the company get nice and cozy because you go, oh, you are so good. You are so incredible. Keep them on their toes. Keep the fire to their feet, because guess what? The second they get cozy, you get a CD Projekt Red. You get Xbox raising the price of gold. You get PlayStation making another Last of Us game from a game that came out in 2013. Meanwhile, Sly Cooper's fucking dead right now. Are you kidding me? Jack and Daxter, SOCOM, the list goes on. But the idea that even for me, someone who's doing a lot of Xbox coverage, probably wants to put something out like this first, making it painfully clear, hey, these console wars are fucking stupid and that I like everything, before I can talk about something like that, because my thoughts would immediately, I'm not stupid, they would be immediately dismissed. 100%, because I've been doing a lot of Xbox stuff. It's no secret. I host an Xbox podcast, Defining Duke. Feel free to check it out. But anyway, point being is I host all of this content. I make a lot of Xbox content. So if I come out saying PlayStation's doing something stupid, it's immediately disregarded because I'm too big of an Xbox fan. I put that in quotes, by the way. It's not that, hey, as a PlayStation fan as well, someone who has spent thousands of hours on their Vita, someone who spent thousands of hours on the PS2, PS3. PS3 was one of my most played consoles. PS4 I was only on. I didn't touch my Xbox One all generation. I mean, for the love of God, the fact that you've got to preface all of this before you can get into that conversation is actual insanity. Because people cannot, once again, goes back to our original point, cannot think one step forward and go, maybe let's take a look at the catalog of videos. Let's take a look at some of the topics they've talked about. Even if you can't do that, the lacking ability of having an open mind and saying, huh, this person has a different train of thought from me. Well, shit. All right, that's okay. Like, that being a thing that's a good quality on the internet, it should not be. It is asking the bare minimum. And I hate that sometimes when someone comes at me in my audience who has a different opinion and they're very understanding of mine and I'm understanding of theirs, that I have to say, wow, thank you for being so understanding. That should be the expectation. And it should help elevate the medium. If you fucking care, these are the things that will start to come into action. And so, yeah, maybe a bit of a rant. Probably not going to get a lot of fans off of this video. That's fine. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me because I will continue to do what I do, which is talking about shit that I like, because I don't fucking care at the end of the day, right? For me, this is a fun thing to do. Is it my career? Yes, but I have other aspirations in life, other things I want to reach for throughout the course of my lifetime. And at the core of it all will always be, hey, gaming is fun as shit. I love games. I love to see where the medium goes, and I always want to be able to offer my thoughts on it. So for me, you got a problem with this? Whatever. That's not the issue here. The issue is console wars. That's the thing, okay? They're bullshit. No one from either company gives a fuck that you're showing them brand loyalty, okay? Reward them when they make good choices. Don't reward them when they make bad choices. That's it. You don't gotta go out there and fight their battles all the time. But that'll do it for this video. Take good care of yourselves. I'll talk with you soon. Peace out.